Hello and welcome to 2ByteCode. I am Divyanshu Singh and today in this video we are going to see that how we can create or use gridview.builder in our Flutter app. So let's start. So here on the screen I have a very basic code where I have this main function which is known as the entry point of our app. Inside it I have this my app. Now inside this my app I have called material app, which has the home parameter where I have passed my home page, and here we have my home page. Now we need to work inside the scaffold of this my home page. Now the scaffold has the property called body. Inside this body I will pass gridview.builder. Now this gridview.builder accepts two required parameters. First one is grid delegate. It is basically that how many numbers of element you want in a horizontal line. And then the next one is item builder. It basically builds the element or builds the widgets on the screen. So let's use them. Now inside this grid delegate I will pass sliver grid delegate with fixed cross axis count. Inside this we need to pass an integer, which is the number of element that we are going to show on the cross axis. So I will pass 2 here, and inside this item builder what I will do is I will create a function. Now this function accepts two things: context, it is to build the widgets, and next one is index, to keep the record of each widget. Now what I will do is I will return a widget, which is a container in our case. But first of all, let me format this code by hitting Shift Alt F. Now inside this container what I will do is I will pass a height of 200 and a width of 200 as well, and a color of colors.red. Now I will hot reload this, and we have this red screen over here. It is because the container does not have any padding, so let's add one. I will simply go here and wrap it with the padding. Now when I hit the hot reload button, it shows perfectly and we have the working gridview.builder. But now let's extend our knowledge and understand that how we can use this with a list. So for that I will quickly create a list right here above the return statement, and here I will create a list of strings which will simply have the app's name. Now inside this list I will pass some elements. So now I have created the list here which has the app names. Now let's consume this in our gridview.builder. Now first of all I will go to the gridview.builder, and inside this I will call a property which is item count. Now inside this item count what I will do is I will call my list and I will pass its length to it. Now we need to go to the container. Here I will use a child parameter. Inside this child I will pass a text widget which will simply have the data of our list. So how we are going to consume it? Let's see. So first of all I will place this $sign and then use a curly brace. Now I will call my list followed by an index. This index will be 0 for the first element. This index will be 1 for the second element. It starts with 0 and goes to the length of your list. I will also pass the alignment to be centered. Now let's hot reload this and see how it works. So yes, it works quite fine, but I have the limited amount of elements, so it is not scrollable. But as you can see, it will be scrollable once you have the enough elements. So I guess you have learned it well and we have achieved the target of this video. We will meet in the next one. Till then, keep coding with 2ByteCode.